took a long time coming, and it's not ideal either, but Man United's third bid for Bryan Mbeumo is finally in, and with that, a rivalry has been solidified. An interest which first materialized in the first week of June is set to drag close to the last week of July as Man United try to secure Bryan Mbeumo. The latest bid awaits a response from Brentford, but the general sentiment of Man United's fans on the Mbeumo deal has already turned sour. However, that sourness is nothing compared to what Man United's newest rival in the Premier League must be feeling due to the timing of the club's bid for the attacker. Man United's curious timing of third Bryan Mbeumo bid. The deadline for United to sign Mbeumo has already shifted numerous times. It started with the aim of sealing his signature at the beginning of July. Since then, the July 7th date for pre-season return has passed. 19th of July, when United play their first pre-season game, will certainly pass, and the next one is to secure him before the squad leaves for the US tour. Looking through that lens, it's understandable that United would put in a third bid now, less than a week before the team departs for the USA. However, the coincidence of another news item dropping just hours before this bid is too strong to ignore. More United news. Brentford, who have already lost their manager, their captain, and their first choice goalkeeper, were all set to be targeted again for Yoane Wissa. Wissa scored 19 last season, just one less than Mbeumo, and delivered 4 assists. Newcastle had registered their interest in Wissa, with reports suggesting that Brentford's stance would be influenced by what happens with Mbeumo. Right on cue, United's third bid for Mbeumo arrived, probably satisfying Brentford's demands, which leaves Newcastle with a mountain to climb if they are to sign Wissa. With that, United landed another blow to a team that is quickly developing strong bitter feelings for them. Newcastle-Man United rivalry is becoming bitter. Newcastle became the team to watch out for in the Premier League once Saudi Arabia's PIF took control, but United have found them to be a special hindrance. It started with Ineos arriving and poaching Dan Ashworth from the Magpies, putting their long-term plans in peril. Today, they have cycled through his replacement, Paul Mitchell, as well and still seek a steady hand. United sacking Ashworth so soon after getting him poured further salt on Newcastle's wounds, who were already reeling after getting beaten by Erik ten Hag's United in the Carabao Cup final. Since then, they have derived special joy in beating United, regardless of the stakes attached. Tonight's attendance at Old Trafford is 72,000, slightly less now. Newcastle United, at NUFC, November 1, 2023. View tweet. Curiously, the rivalry has been mainly one-sided, with United regularly coming out on top despite not faring well on the pitch. They signed, potentially, Mbeumo and Cooney from under Newcastle's noses and have repeatedly solidified their status as the bigger club, despite not having a better team. The latter will come with time, but in the meantime, they have landed another blow on Newcastle off the pitch, which will ruffle feathers in Tyneside.